Welcome back to Card Craze 25. Today I am overwhelmed with excitement to share some very special information. First off, we get to preview the kickoff to the 2026 baseball card season. In today's video, we will preview the product and checklist information of 2026 Topps Series 1 baseball. And I'll tell you why I'm so excited for this year. Well, first of all, Topps is celebrating 75 years, so they will have the Top 75 stamp on it. It's super cool. There is a deep rookie class this year. The World Baseball Classic starts in March. I know there's going to be all kinds of hype for baseball, and there's some big names with some big hit opportunities in this. So, but first, I want to start off with a big announcement for us here at Card Craze 25. And what I am so excited about is that we have launched our own website. CardCraze25.com is now live, and here is the first look at it. So we are very excited. There's been a lot of time and effort spent on this by my partner, so many props to him. Neither of us have done anything like this before, and someone needs to pinch me because I'm not sure this is real. And I never thought that this would be possible to have our own website, but here it is. And we are blessed that we have been able to bring it this far, and we hope that we'll be able to bless others because of this. So as you can see here on the website, you can join our newsletter and put in your email address there. We're going to share some information about the hobby, but most importantly, information about our box break schedules as well. So if you are new to our channel, one of our missions is to help educate new collectors and show them how to find free resources that are available to give them some advantages and insight to help their growth and understanding. And one of the ways that we feel that we can do that is by offering online box breaks. We feel the need to teach people the right way of how box breaks can be good. And we currently have 3 breaks listed on our website. So let me show you an example of why I think box breaks can be good. Let's click on one of these. All right, so I have the 2025 Bowman Draft 2 Hobby Box Break. So here's why I feel box breaks can be good. So these boxes, each box contains at least 3 prospect autographs in these, and these hobby box, they cost over $500 a piece. So this 2-box break totals over $1,000. And what we do is, us as collectors, when we join a box break opportunity like this, is we kind of split up those costs amongst us. So those of us that can't afford our own box of over $500, we kind of share and divide up the amounts in a sense. So what I want to show you just real quickly, again, the Athletics are the first one listed here alphabetically. The cost to get all of the Athletics cards out of these 2 hobby boxes is $49. So again, the total of these boxes compared to what these team prices are, you can see how that makes a big difference, because maybe you're a fan of only the A's and not many other teams, and so you want your best opportunity to hit the big cards for that particular team. There's other options in here as well. For an example, the Boston Red Sox, we got $49 on them. I know the number 1 overall pick this year, Eli Willits for Bowman Draft for the Washington Nationals. That's why theirs is a little bit higher. So again, you pay a little bit higher based on what kind of cards can be pulled. So, but please check us out and see if you can join us in one of those box breaks soon. But like I mentioned, today's video, we are focused on Topps baseball. And just a quick backstory on how Topps got into baseball cards. So back in 1938, a family started a business selling gum and candy. As time went on, more and more competition came on and against them, and they wanted an opportunity to set themselves apart that nobody else was doing, and they came up with the idea to include baseball cards. And that was back in 1951. So as you can see here, this is 75 years ago. This is what the first Topps baseball card looked like. And as you can tell by the looks of it, it is a little bit strange looking because it was actually a card game as well. So there was cards that say strike or single, double, home run, out, and it was an actual game that could be played with these as well. So not many people got into or fell in love with that theory. So in 1952, the very next year, that is when Topps really sealed their fate in baseball cards as one of the highly most collectible, what they call flagship brand of Topps, and that's typically Topps Series 1 here. So as we get right into it on Beckett's website, again, just showing you examples of these free resources that are available to you. Beckett.com. It doesn't take a subscription to be part of this. You can just Google it, go to Beckett's website, and find which product you're interested in. And they have checklist information, team sets, other details. So let's get into what the 75 years of Topps looks like here. So as we get into the look of what the boxes will look like, again, what I like about this, it shows the multi-generational. We have Hank Aaron, Ken Griffey Jr., Shohei Ohtani, and Aaron Judge. I like that they included some older veterans, threw it back in time, and got a multi-generational look here. So here is maybe your first look at what the base cards will look like as we see the Shohei Ohtani here. One thing I'll point out, again, the LAD there, LA Dodgers. This is a new look to Topps. You can see it's almost like a jersey thread feel and look there. And also, too, the Topps 75 stamp that is going to be on these. So I think that's super cool. It's a design that Topps has never really done before. So props to them. I really like the design. Not everybody does. I do. And here's what a rookie card will look like. Again, same Topps 75, but we have the rookie card logo there. And as I mentioned, there is a deep rookie class here. We'll go over some of those big names as we see Jacob Misiorowski here for the Brewers. Also Roman Anthony for the Red Sox, Jack Caglione for the Royals, a couple other pitchers like Bubba Chandler for the Pirates, Chase Burns for the Reds. Just some of the big named rookies that are in here. Then we get to some of the parallels here. So as you can see in this Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the border is gold. That's the gold parallel. On the back of that, it would be serial numbered to 2026. Again, because it's Topps 2026, they're all going to be numbered on the back. If you get the gold border numbered to 2026, that's a pretty popular set each year that those Topps golds are. Then it goes into some of the variations that we can expect, image variations, and so on and so on. So, as I mentioned a little bit ago, the 1952 version of cards, how popular that was. And here's a look and a throwback. This is going to be one of the variations this year. So as we see here, the 1952 Topps design, only some of the players will have these, not all. And so we look at the first one here, Jack Caglione, of what his will look like. Some will even be autographed and serial numbered. So that looks super cool. Again, going to be pretty rare to find. Then we get into some of the other autographs, what they call flagship Real One autographs. So this can be rookies, or in this case, current MLB star Paul Skeens. He's going to have autographs in this product. There's a look at Jack Caglione's normal looking more of a base autograph rookie. This happens to be the red bordered version, which would be numbered 2/5. So very, very cool there. Mike Trout has autographs in this. Then we get into a few different celebrities. We have Tony Hawk here and Jesse Eisenberg. I also noticed Victor Wembanyama's name is in here. Can get a autograph of him in this Topps baseball set. Topps always does a good job having memorabilia cards as well. This one is amazing. A 101 Corbin Carroll City Connect jersey autograph. So again, these are the very rare 101s, but they'll have other jersey swatches in there. So I just think that's super cool. And other inserts. One thing Topps does is they always basically rewind time by 35 years, and they will give props to a 35th anniversary insert such as this. So this year is going to be the 1991 Topps design, and so you get to see what that looks like. Other inserts are going to include ones like these greatest hits. We have Nick Kurtz there. These are very, very cool. All aces, some of the game's best pitchers will be shown here. Some have 101 versions, so very, very cool. Past and present stars. Show you a couple of those. And then the batters for the MLB have their own. These are called All Kings. And so we'll see a couple of players that are in those. So those will be very popular yet again. A couple other inserts. The Stars of MLB are back. That's what they look like this year. And so, like I mentioned, also we'll just scroll through some of these others that Topps is just teasing us with here. Some base cards, and then we get into some autographs. There's Roman Anthony's rookie card, and some other parallels. We have a Chase Burns rookie autograph, Corbin Carroll, Roman Anthony autograph. So lots of very, very cool stuff. Like I mentioned, I love the design, the 75 years of Topps stamp on there, and again, big names with big hit opportunities. And so next thing Beckett does here is they break it down, the types of, how many cards per pack, packs per box, boxes per case, because there are many, many opportunities to buy these hobby boxes, jumbo boxes, megas, hangers, values, on and on there. So it's good to know ahead of time of how many cards you're going to get and what to expect. The set size is 350 cards, and the release date is set for February 11th. What I like that Beckett does here also, too, they will tell us what is guaranteed in some of these boxes. So up top, we have a hobby box. An autograph or memorabilia card is guaranteed, at least one total per box. What to expect in a jumbo box, one autographed and one memorabilia card. So that's what to expect there. I will share with you, we did pre-order some of the jumbo boxes, a decent amount of them. So we're going to line up several breaks down the road. So be on the lookout on our website to join those breaks with us. We're excited for that. But here's what I want to spend some time on. Again, this is one of the best resources that any of us collectors have. Beckett does a great job of breaking down the checklist, telling us who's in it, what to expect, who has autographs. They even break it down by team sets. So I'm just going to go through these fairly quickly. First, we're under the base set checklist. Again, 350 cards total. And then they list out all of the types of parallels. Parallels include cards that just look different than the rest. The border is going to be different, might have different designs, different colors, but as you can see here, there's tons and tons of different parallel opportunities, and they do a good job here of explaining which ones will only be in retail packs and which ones in hobbies. So pay close attention to that. The other thing I'll touch on again is if you're interested in just who has autographs in these. You can scroll through. They will show you the full list of who has the autographs, but my favorite one is the team sets. So Beckett breaks it down by team. And as we can see here, we'll just start with the Arizona Diamondbacks for an example. This will tell us, okay, who all is in the base set. And then as we scroll down, who has those image variations, the golden mirror variations. There's player number variations, team color border variations, etc., etc. I won't spend a lot of time on this. You can always go and visit yourself. And but I did want to touch on a couple. So right at the top here, I'm so excited to see what these look like. 75 years of Topps die-cut autographs. I have not seen an example of that quite yet, but I'm super excited. I bet you those will be super cool. There's a lot of big names in that die-cut autograph, so check that out. But again, per team, as we scroll down to the next one, athletics, one thing I will point out here, some of these players have a RC next to them. That just means that is their considered their rookie cards. So keep that in mind. As we scroll through this. Again, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on each team, but just showing you the resource of how to find it and where to go. So as I end the video today, I just thank everyone for watching. I feel so overwhelmed with excitement of celebrating 75 years of Topps baseball cards and the excitement of our new website. So we invite you to our collecting community, and we are excited to have you. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram, and check out our website, cardcraze25.com. We look forward to connecting and collecting with you soon. Take care, everyone.